Before we start, confirm that everyone can see me and confirm if the screen quality is good and we can move on the setup I see. And of course, before we start, that's not a financial advice. I will only share my own thread. So I don't manage your fund. I'm not responsible of your losses, and taking leverage trading can lead to losses. So that's not financial advice. And yeah, you have to be agree with my setups if you want to follow. So quick recap on Bitcoin, still holding above the previous low and the uptrend I shared. I still think we are in a possible ascending triangle structure, meaning that if we break above 95, 94, then we may see a big breakout, but we can also see something like this as a classic trap under the trend line. So breakout here may be the best and the safest confirmation, okay, above the red level. But if we are seeing something like that, then without big volume at the breakout, that will be, I think, bad. Let me know if everything is okay. I think there is less people at night. At 13, there is a lot of users, but that's not a problem. You could review the stream. So, okay, everything is working here. So, yeah, that's Bitcoin, of course. So as long as Bitcoin is holding here, I think the bullish correction is going to be seen on Altcoin, because we have seen a large bull volume, first bull impulse on many altcoins. We saw currently a retracement, bearish correction as I anticipated, and I think we are gonna move higher than the previous high. If Bitcoin also follow this pattern, then altcoin are gonna correct 30%, maybe 20%. So let's see. Okay, so my I have my thread open on pump. I think, yeah, we have, as you can see, very nice bull volume on the H4. On pump fun, we have, yeah, that's very clean also. As you can see, this is very, very accurate. We are still under resistances, but technically with such breakout and volume, resistances won't hold, at least. Also, I think I called for it on the last stream. We have the perfect SSA. Yeah, if you look at the candle close, I often call about this configuration. You have a first break. You see the, if you zoom on the daily, that's a 95, 90 days. Yeah, 93 days falling wedge. If you have this, that's a classic breakout and retest. You see, it's kind of, yeah, falling wedge structure. To me, we have bull volume increasing. This impulse here was, yeah, stronger than the previous one. So meaning, usually when you have a stronger correction than the previous one, it means that you are creating a solid bottom and potentially medium term or long term trend reversal. We have a perfect retest of the trend exactly here. The fact is that we are still neutral on the daily, but if we consolidate here, we can easily push higher on pump. And yeah, as you can see, classic. I don't know if I learned it alone or if I learned it on books. I don't remember, because I scroll a lot of books on others media for learning Ichimoku, but I think this tool I found it on my own. So when you have a breakout, you usually have kind of retest of the SSA here, which is the middle of this area always. No, this one, yeah, from the last 56 period, yeah. If you report up the 26 bar, yeah, you have the middle of this zone, and it works perfectly on both sides of the market, so on bear trend and the bull trend. And you see the retest is still valid to me because we closed the daily 2 times above with large impulse today by the opening. Yeah, also, yeah, H4 bull signal, that's clean, very clean. You see H4, very clean retest, boom. Maybe we can have something like this Adam and F pattern, no, like that. And if we have a curve here, that will be very clean. You have the H4 bull breakout also. I think it's confirmed. Yeah, to me it's valid. You see the bull impulse, lagging span, exit. Also, this is very clean. You see the H4 lagging span. Yeah, confirming that the tendency is still very strong on the H4 on pump fun. Here, lagging span cut, closed above Kijun, closed above Kijun, now closed above prices. And here we have bullish retest of the 93 trend of the wage. Kumo acting as solid support. So to me, this is almost certain that the next resistances here will become weaker, and we are gonna break above, consolidate, and break much higher, because on the weekly, yeah, this is very clean. We are also pump fun is highly oversold to me. If you look at the, yeah, crazy, the pump potential for pump is insane. Up, wow, really, we are at 20 RSI on the weekly. Oh, this is crazy. Pump fun, guys, is making billions of dollars revenues every year, hundred of million every year. The fact is that this dump was only made because of FUD of the previous FUD. It was about I shared about it. I don't even remember right now. About low sweets, because they manipulated regarding the token listing. About each listing, they manipulated prices to generate fees. So apparently, I still not follow the latest news, but I can tell you that the current chart is extremely oversold on pump. We have a long-term reversal sign. So yeah, the pump potential is crazy. At least I think we can pump 30% in the next few days, even maybe weeks, before to see the next major level. So yeah, I'm really bullish. And my strategy for this stream is, you see, I just open just open $500 on pump, 5 leverage or 6, I don't know about, and I will TP each time 3%, and as long as this low 0.0029 hold, I'm almost pretty sure that it will follow the curve, so each time it will trigger my TP. For the stream, I open 5 leverage, 3% target, and depending of the price action, I will surely open maybe a swing with higher amount and lower leverage. So yeah, I'm confident, and I will likely DCA if we can retest lower levels. Maybe, yeah, 50% fib here. So that will be my DCA point, 0.023, yeah. So I will set, so if we test this level, I'm pretty sure that, especially if Bitcoin hold, where pump is gonna pump, during the next few days. So each time I will TP 3%. If it follow my lines, I could exit maybe. Oh, during this move you can easily win 5, 6 trade in a row. I don't set stop loss because that's my strategy, and yeah, my leaks price is very far with the 5-hour range. So depending of the H4 candle close, I will adjust and cut manually. So my strategy is very clear. Compared to other traders, I don't like to set short stop loss to avoid market noises. So what do you think about this one? Do you see other trade to be taken? I will check with you. And now let's trade live with you. So I have another $450 here available, and here equity available margin, 1,250 available. So I just have one trade here and one trade here. So that's not the same exchange because of company and personal exchange. So that's why I trade on 2 exchanges. By the way, you can sign up on my referral link to get access to my VIP group, premium group, in which I share more content, live stream, private live stream, and exclusive content for VIP members. And all my group remain free to join. If you just click on my bio, you can check, and on YouTube you have the link tree here. You can join all my group for free. Brett USDT, yeah, of course. I think this setup can be really possible, but we have a doji now. We have a doji on the daily. That's tricky, but the daily support remain intact. Usually we can still hold a few days here. If we close inside the Kumo, that could trigger a large fresh buy volume if we close inside the Kumo on the daily. But if we break under let's say under 0.017 for Brett on the daily basis, then you have the SSA, same as a pump likely, that could be tested later, 8% of them. So yeah, this level is very important. Currently it's holding, you see the lagging span here, so that's why I'm still also watching it. I closed in tight profit earlier because I wait to see the price action and fresh buy volume to come in, but I'm pretty sure that Brett is going to be massive. Next move can also be a kind of cup and handle, you see, if we consolidate nicely here. So yeah, Brett looks still neutral on the daily with the doji, but it can be a bullish retest on my line. So yeah, that's why I would like to share it with you. So let's try to find some good setups live. So this time I will move on more volatile assets, so cautious with leverages. That's not financial advice. I'm looking at the volume GPS here. I don't know about this one. Oh, very bullish chart. I don't know about this asset, but there is still some good volume. Okay. You see, so when I have a chart like this, what I can tell you is, you see the perfect retest is like bullish katana. Also, shorting such very strong bull move could lead to very big losses. So momentum on bull side is very strong. So at least if you attempt to counter trade the momentum, meaning to short this coin, I strongly advise you to wait for a reversal if you attempt to short, because you can be stuck in a very bad move. And of course, that's my own advice. This is not personal, this is not financial advice. You are free to trade on your own, but I just warn you about my my skills. I will try to find my personal short entry because or at least take a long lower if I can on my side. Yeah, so you have two support here. I like to trade such volatile assets. You have 2k support 0.076. Oh yeah, 3 rejection. Okay, it can be okay. We have a top creating here, meaning that we can see a short-term reversal. So I like to take the risk here. Yeah, you see. Oh, okay, I will short, I think. Yeah, there is some volume also, but I don't see any major. Oh, nice, you see. Maybe it is a 50% fib here. Yeah, you see, we are almost at an hidden resistance daily and weekly, and we have not retested the previous break. I will try a short, maybe that's too risky because of the volatility. 3%, I will, yeah, I will set. What is the spread on GPS? Oh, but no, okay guys. One thing you should look at when you attempt to short because of spot price, look at the funding rates here, -1%. So even if I take my own short entry here, meaning that if the price dump on spot, it can still increase a lot on futures because of the spread, and it's easily manipulated. So no, I can't trade it too much risk, even if it dump few percent, meaning that 1% negative funding rate. For example, if you open a 10 leverage trade, you will pay 10% fees on your whole margin position with leverage, so that's very big. So you can lose many fees, many funds just by the funding rate. Usually, from my experience, it's much easier to long here because the price, the trend is still very solid. It looks like a clean breakout, not manipulation, and you will get paid a lot with the funding rate like that. So I will play smart. You will see. I will check at here you have maybe 8%, so I will do it by DCA. It's very hard to find the perfect entry on futures with such a spread because this is not correlated with this one, but as it's very high and the spread is very negative, I will set limit order lowers, yeah, likely on psychological level. You see 0.070. So my take here is like, if this one correct on spot, I guess that this one will also correct a bit because of the current psychology, or correlated on both futures and spot. But once the spot price will start to find the bottom, this one will skyrocket more on futures to correlate, to average the spread, the negative spread, and you will see, yeah, I will take my chance. 0. So I will take limit order 0.7040. So let me know if you understand what I mean, because it can be a bit complicated. Yeah. So I will try to take my entry here, and I will not put stop loss because of short-term noises, and I will not put target also because it can move very fast. And also here GPS on this exchange, yeah, you see. So even if it's ready to dump, I don't take the short position here because this is fully manipulated and the spread is very negative, as I said. So you can see a large spike, large pump to compensate the negative rate. So to me, it's much safer to wait for a dump, then you will cock the next pump because of the highly negative spread. And trust me, it's based on my experience. Even if you find the top, you can very be stuck in a bad position because of this price difference. So let me know if you understand something. It can be tricky. Yeah, I can check Dodge, of course. Pep. So this is I can't say risky trade because yeah, if price hits 0.070, it will still be at 0.080 or 75 here. So I don't expect to see 20% dump here because the daily momentum is very strong. We have a clean bull break. I don't know about the project anymore, but as we can still move much higher, then I trust my chart. I'm just being patient. And yeah, can I set alert here? I don't even know. It's not like TradingView. So I cannot check for Dodge USDT, of course. Oh, guys. It seems that I was right for Dodge. At least I was right for this big move. You remember? I called for it. 25%, that's crazy. I hope I'm not right on the long term, medium term, because if it's the case, Dodge is gonna crash 30% more. And remember what I said, it's really possible because that's a non-utility asset. Dodge is like a meme coin, shit coin, no utilities. And why people will keep doing this? It's $1 billion market cap. So why won't they move liquidities on other altcoin which are trading very low with working product? So that's why I think Dodge could dump more. Let me just review the setup. Okay, that's crazy. You see my chart accuracy. This is insane. Look at the same chart I gave you live 27 December. So yeah, almost 15 days ago. That's crazy. It was here. Whoa. So 25% gain. And again, if you take some profit here, you can share the chart on my media because that's totally crazy. What I said during that time was this, so I will review what I said because I already did the job. Trend momentum pretty bearish, case report holding for Bitcoin, so Dodge was about to pump if Bitcoin hold, okay. Tech, overall bull line control, okay. So I was bearish here, but I still say that bulls aren't in control under the 0.153, and this is exactly, you see the accuracy of my line. So I call many times for this kind of retest. Honestly, if we look at the chart, it's still pretty bearish. Nothing is confirmed on the weekly, monthly also. Yeah, weekly rejection on the Tenkan, but we have not pumped to the higher resistances potential. So technically, if we stay positive, yeah, we have the 50% fib retest. It can be a bullish retest on Dodge also. I would rather play the medium term outlook, so bullish rather than the long term here. To me, yeah, if I'm right, because altcoin looks still good on support, Dodge is gonna pump higher. Yeah, also if you look at the chart, it looks like very clean. Oh, that's a nice chart. Yeah, here. That's a very nice chart. Honestly, it will depend on Bitcoin, because when you have such a chart, you have two possibilities. People think it's most of time bullish, but I saw many times such structures, and when the 50% fib does not hold on the bull side, and when you have a trend reintegration, if we break under this level, you will see that I'm pretty certain if it happens, we are gonna see a huge sell pressure because of the trend reintegration. and the momentum on bear side will likely increase. So that's very tricky. As long as we are under 0.153, I still think I can't pronounce, because above this zone, that's clearly bullish. We have a large potential. Inside this area, neutral, 50% fib, and top resistance, as you can see. But if we break here, we can easily move much lower because of the weekly view that's bearish. So that's why we are in a very difficult moment. And as you saw, we see a nice 30% move. So that was a very nice opportunity, but you should keep in mind that we are still bearish on the medium term on most of altcoin. Even if you are highly overvalued, maybe because of the project or fundamentals regarding the prices, it does not mean that we could continue to move downward. So yeah, I'm very uncertain about Dodge. Yeah, also on the H4, look, very neutral. So when it's like this, I have to be transparent. It's 50-50, honestly. We can see a push because of the support or a large break downward. Yeah, and usually when you look at the Kumo, when we reintegrate under the Kumo, lagging span daily still under the Tenkan Kijun, that's a weak support. That's not a strong one, because the bearish momentum is in favor clearly of the bears. The trend is bearish on the daily, weekly, and monthly. So I will not be surprised to see a crash again. Honestly, it's 60-40 to me. 60% chance bearish and 40% chance bullish. So when there is no direction, we are at the middle of a move. Usually I skip. I prefer, like I said earlier, to warn you when you have a top like this, then you have an opportunity to sell. Or when you are at a bottom like that, when I shared, then you have a big opportunity to buy. So now we are at the middle. So I know you want to see some good trade, but honestly, that's a very hard time and not a good time for Dodge. And doesn't it look like a kind of head and shoulders? Maybe, yeah. Because you see that resistance, if we get reject here, meaning that, yeah, we can easily continue to dump. So I close most of my short position except of some assets, because even Bitcoin can be very, very unstable. Now I will move on Raid or on Renzo. Same for Renzo, we are highly oversold. I think that the long-term bottom is in for Renzo. So meaning that even if Bitcoin dump, Renzo price can stabilize, because we are creating a long-term support. We are highly oversell. So I think that Renzo can do something like this. So if Bitcoin gets stabilized, yeah, we can see something like this on Renzo. So that's a liquid staking platform. But technically, yeah, we are still bearish. So the pump potential is very high, but also the volatility is very huge. So if I'm wrong, then the risk reward can be very, very, very big. Yeah, because of the volatility. So I will update Renzo for my private group. Okay. And let's move to another trade if you are okay. You can comment also, please, if you see some good setup to trade. So I update for Dodge, you ask. And yes, André, bonjour. T'as reconnu que j'étais français, effectivement. Je crois que c'est l'accent. I think it's the accent. So this one is still pending pump. Yeah. So to me, the best asset I see currently is pump fund. You will see I'm 75-80% plus more confident to say that pump is gonna pump. Few, yeah, 20%, 30% maybe can be the case. Yeah, very good chart and bull trend forming on pump. So we are still early, I think. Maybe it can take some time, but overall I'm really bullish here. Let's move to the next trade. I don't trade it. Check out the volume. Yeah, that's okay. Volume. It's very flat. Most of the market is very flat. You see, pump only made 10% move. That's why also. Checking if I see some interesting trend pair with good volume. Oh, GMT 24 million, gun 35 million. Yeah, interesting. Nice, very strong uptrend. Whoa, that's crazy. How can such... Okay, but if you look at the daily view, maybe it can be a fake. No. Yeah, look at the volume on gun. Very strong volume. It does not look like a fake pump. Daily chart looks like a true breakout. By the way, if you know about the fundamental of the token I chart, because I can't learn about every project on every exchange. By the way, if you know about this one, Gun USDT, you can share your pick regarding the fundamental if you know about news. Because if we are aware about news or something, that can be very helpful to have a better direction. Currently, the daily price is very strong. Yeah, very strong. So that's not a fake pump. Usually, I like to detect false pump and I short the top with my Ichimoku skills. But when the chart is like this, you see the H4 view, lagging span above prices above all Ichimoku components. So there is clearly no reversal sign yet, meaning that the price can easily continue to pump. So I won't take short entry. But the structure is bearish yet. We have a bearish divergence. So I expect to see something like this. Yeah. With a potential top here if I will check the resistance. The resistances, if we have some K. Yeah. Okay. Indeed. That's nice. Because you see maybe we have an interesting short position, but not yet higher to me. You see here and here the SSA. Yeah. Whoa, the accuracy of Ichimoku, that's crazy. You see this hidden resistance? That's the SSA level. Middle of this. Let me check if I'm. Yeah, that should be the middle of this zone. 26 period. No, my bad. That's exactly the middle of this Kijun and Tenkan, and you see that's crazy. Each time you report the largest zone of Tenkan Kijun, you take the 50% shift, so the middle of the zone. Almost each time, if you zoom at the daily, weekly, or monthly view, you have a K point of the market. So on the market can be K resistance or K level. This is a chirurgical accuracy. That's crazy. You see? So to me, I'm pretty sure that this level won't be break soon. The market need to consolidate. And I will find lower support because we have a bearish structure. Yeah. So I have a short opportunity. Yeah. You see, we mark the top. Also, you see the large wick here, meaning that you have a lot of sell pressure. It stopped the momentum. Clearly, that's a clear reversal sign. you have, yeah, you have a bearish, that's not an ascending, that's a bearish structure to me. 3, yeah, boom, and we can see a large dump because we pumped for 100%. Crazy. Yeah, so I think that we have a good short opportunity if the spread is not, yeah, I will try to short this one around 0.07020, and I will TP 3% only and do DCA 2 times with a stop loss above the high. That will be a nice strategy. Yeah, so let's go. I will do, that's gun, yeah, gun. So as long as you have, you see, as long as you have some volume on the asset, meaning that you have a lot of, the order book is huge, so you can take your trade, yeah, without much fear of being liquidated with very large move compared to a shitcoin. Wow, but it pumped a lot. The volatility is insane. That's why we have to wait, because we are still, I often see this kind of, yeah, maybe 4% higher. If we are lucky, we can, if I'm lucky, I can take a large tail to take a short. Yeah, so I know how, oh yes, nice. You see, pump is moving. I'm back in profit now. Let's go. So my target will give me $75 on 2 exchange, so $150 gain, at least if you don't take into account the fees. So that's still not bad. So my take here will be a short at this level. Yeah. So what do you think about this setup? Do you think I'm crazy, or you see also, yeah, the zone here very large? Do you think I'm crazy, or do you think pump can move higher? Maybe the trend is very strong. Maybe it's not a good idea, because if we break above this line, then it can be very huge. But look at the RSI also. Highly, yeah, 85. It's crazy. Yeah, okay, I will play my first ideas. So, what is the spread here? Okay, we are almost at, so I will put short entry 0.025. Okay, I cannot put like that. What the fuck? Ah, yeah. Okay. Up. And I will put 500. Okay. So my entry will be here, then I'm not greedy. And I will put a stop loss above the high. Yeah. The high is at, let's say, up, and if I put 15, tac, yeah, 0.029. Okay, that was the target. Stop loss. Why I have this target? Oh no, this action. Oh, why can I can't? Oh, okay, my bad. Up. But what is? I don't understand why this price is like this here. Just give me 1 second. Up. Batch CPSL, okay. Because I really not have the same price. Oh, because this. Oh, my bad. That's gun, not pump. Okay, my bad, but that's not a problem. I thought it was a very large spread, but no, it's not the case. Okay, minus 25. Okay, that's my bad, because I had the pump price in mind. Okay, so my stop loss is here. That's cool. Perfect. Okay, my bad. Okay. So yeah, I think this one is gonna be here because I was looking at pump, but that was not the same. 27,95, and I will update this one, but I think yeah, we can have 10%, maybe 15% of dump. But I don't like to enter above the trend because you can each time almost have a kind of move. So when the trend is not fully break, you don't know if the short-term momentum is gonna play rather than the medium-term momentum. So that's why, yeah, crazy. So let's find another one. So that's the third setup I gave you. I think that's can be a very high accuracy one, and of course that's not financial advice. So you see, I try to find. So my strategy with Ichimoku, as it's working much more in trend. So meaning that 70% of time the market is moving sideways. And when you have some bull or bear phase with Ichimoku, you can be much more accurate than sideways phase, and you can target a larger windows of percentage. So yeah, that's why when I see like 10% plus 24% change or minus 20, minus 10, then I scroll on them much easier than seeing plus 1 or minus 1% only, because setups are working much more. Yeah, I see pump volume by pan. I know this is fucking manipulated coin here. This one I avoid. I know almost. I know many coins that I avoid to trade because they are fully manipulated, like Pipin, RVV. So let me know if you see a good asset that I can check. Oh, Paul, Matic, crazy. Whoa. That's insane. Why I did not book it? I was totally right. No way. Putain. I told you guys the pump potential on Matic was insane. 50% plus validate. That's crazy. No way. I missed this thread. I was pretty sure because they opened their stacking portal. Plus, it was highly overvalued. You had a bull divergence. Daily. Wow! Congratulations if you followed my call again on Matic. That's crazy. Polygon. Wow! My chart is insane. But why did I not take it? I think I was in with 4K 10 leverage at the bottom. Crazy. I wasn't patient. Wow, that's crazy, guys. The chart accuracy, my insight and feeling is totally insane. That's literally the same chart. Yeah, this is the same peak. I just adjust the time frame. So daily view, I also spotted. Yeah, that's what this one like that. So. That's crazy. 50% from the bottom. So I gave you this beauty. I think I called it for it earlier also. You see the bullish divergence here. December, boom. Falling wedge structures. You have one falling wedge here and you had a reversal wedge. You have two bullish pattern in the same chart. So we caught the exact. I will show you the daily candle because the Japanese candlesticks helped me a lot. So when I saw this candle, I was almost 95% sure we are at the bottom, because you see this candle. Look at the tail up. You see the tail here. We closed above the previous candle close, and we had a large. So that was a clean bullish engulfing and reversal. Plus, if you combine with Ichimoku, yeah, it's crazy, the reversal sign. 10 can close, then boom, the volume exploded. We broke all the pattern. And now we got rejected on the Kumo, meaning that it's a K resistance, so 50% fib. Maybe we could see a nice sell opportunity if, yeah, you see. But this is so bullish, so we can pump there. Okay. It's crazy that I missed this fucking 50% move. Oh la la, guys. Crazy chart again. I shared live with you. That's insane. Oh, we are maybe at the top right now. Bearish divergence. Up. That's also a bearish sign. You see the gap. Yeah, I think Matic can be a nice short, at least to this level. So maybe 6%. Nice. Yeah, I think it will likely correct because of the BRD. We hit K resistance daily. Usually when you hit the Kumo, with my experience, that's a daily view. When you have a first test of the SSB, you have usually a retracement before to see a consolidation on the breakout. Especially after that 50% move plus that's Polygon. It is a large cap asset. So I guess that many people will cash out here. So I will cut my open order on GPS here, and I will prefer to, I keep an eye on this one, but GPS, oh mince, no, okay, my bad, okay, yeah, okay, perfect, I'm sorry. Yeah, so to sum up, yeah, Matic for me, very nice top. So you know, when I spotted a long-term, medium-term top resistance, I like to trade it many times. So each time you have a move, I can short because I'm almost pretty sure that this level won't be break. So each time the market is gonna pump, my take will be short because yeah. And I will do DCA. You will see we are about to crash. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Even if we are, you see the fifth. Oh, nice. Yeah, you see the descending structure. Also, can be something like this. So I will short right now, 3% target, and I will do DCA. I will do this trade in two parts. Up. I hope it won't break now, because if it breaks, that will be late. So 5 leverage. I will take immediate entry. I don't care because we are live. And I like to play really quickly here. That's a large cap, and yeah, I like this kind of setup because I'm pretty confident. We have K level, so here 500, well, let's say 560, it's okay. 5 average short. I just put 3%, meaning that 15%, that will be 85% gain, and my stop loss will be yeah, that's still big. Wow. But I will do it in two parts, so I don't care about larger stop loss, because if it pump, I will do DCA to average my position 0.1617. So I'm putting large stop loss because I'm almost pretty sure that this top won't be it. So I said 25, 32, yeah, should be okay, and 15. Maybe I'm entering too soon, but that's not a problem because we are live and I want to see some action live with you. But of course, this is not financial advice. This is only my own trade. So $85 gain here, and maybe, yeah, 80 also here. So let's wait for tonight. What do you think about this one, guys? Maybe I'm crazy to short strong uptrend, but yeah, judging by my chart, I think that we are gonna correct here. So that's only a medium term play, and I won't be greedy on my short. Yeah, you see the SSA here. This level will play a very nice support for a possible other long. You have also the uptrend. So when I have this configuration, I'm almost certain that the current momentum is faded, meaning that we are gonna slowly decrease, and the current high is gonna hold as K resistance, and it does not look like. Maybe I'm wrong. If it's like this, could see something like that here. But as I will do DCA, I keep confidence. Yeah, okay, that's only. So you see the volatility here is extremely low compared to a coin like GPS or others. So maybe this trade is gonna end well. I think in which timeline I can say. Yeah, maybe few hours timeline should be good here. So yeah, that's my take. I already spotted updated about Renzo. As I said, yeah, I can check again. As I said, support are holding, but this is very hard to say, because if you look at the chart, that's very, very red. So if it's a true bottom, as I expect, we can see a large pump, but as there is no buy volume right now, it's like anticipating something. So this is not, if I can say, fully safe bet, because we have no break and real confirmation, but we can have a nice bullish accumulation if this support hold. That's my take, but it's not fully safe, yeah, honestly, because yesterday we were on above support and the reaction is pretty weak if you look at this. So I will observe the daily view if we hold here and above 0.0500. So as long as Renzo hold above this uptrend and 0.0500, to me there is no reason to panic and close your trade, because this is a medium term outlook and we can see a lot of sideways phase before to see a large move, I hope upward, but it can also retest lower demand zone. Nothing is sure. Yeah, the market is really hard to trade nowadays, if I can say that. Yeah, I think you also saw it. You have to be patient, more patient on your trade, where there is less immediate breakout than if we are in a very green market, but that's not the case. Oh, I was right about home. Nice. Wow. Crazy. That's another big win for patient people. Nice. I was right, but I closed in losses because I switched to other token. I'm crazy. Almost all my views are accurate, but without clear signal, that's sometimes hard to close. I closed home with very tight profit, if I remember yesterday. You see, congratulations guys again if you take this one. Let's review it live as always. So each live I do, each time you have some masterclass. That's crazy. There is much more win than losses on my channel, of course, and that's why you are so numerous to follow me. So thank you for it. It's crazy what to say. So that was yesterday, 15-minute view. I will put the same if you want to see the same. That's crazy. That's magic call again. Let's go. I can do a copy paste of it. This is literally crazy. You see the same green zone. Oh, it will be a nice video. Wow, that's crazy. And if you look at, we almost, that the pump potential is crazy. That's crazy, crazy. You see, here, up, boom, exactly the same. So we made, congratulations if you trusted my lines, you are up 10%. That's a kind of jackpot that was free. But if you zoom on the bigger pictures, of course, I did not just draw some line like this. With Ichimoku, yeah, I was almost certain that it's a true breakout and retest, and you have the perfect live example. Crazy, you see? Boom, lagging span, breakout daily of the Tenkan, hidden resistance trend rejection, meaning correction and potential retest before the moon. We got the retest. The retest was tight because of the Kumo excite here, but this is very clear that the momentum is clearly in favor of bulls. There might be a lot of big news coming, or fundamentals are cooking for this one, and this is one of the best chart I see actually on the market, because this chart is now bullish on the daily, and on the weekly you have the 50% fib at 0.025, so it will be the next logical K target. It's here. Yeah, you have this one, 25. So yeah, this is a very nice one. Maybe I will take a long also on this one because it looks easier to follow the trend. But I'm confident to say that my previous long here is gonna end is green. So you know my line, you know my skills. I don't care to be in red or in green. As long as my trade has not reached the stop loss, I hold, because I'm confident and I give time to the market to react. So even if Paul, wow, my entry was pretty bad, but if I'm right, I don't care, because the bearish reaction is gonna be much stronger than the current bull move. So I'm holding with confidence, and if you are not confident in your trade, if you panic each percent or each move, you won't be profitable over time. So I can end the stream, and in few hours it will surely be in green, or if it's in red I accept losses, that's not a problem. So USDT, yeah, that's very clean, very clean. Yeah, you also have here so you adjust the 2 hours time frame, can have something like this, because this point you see clearly is marking another good bullish momentum. Yeah, I think that if this trend hold and if this low hold, yeah, then we can easily target 10% more for USDT. But you know, I will surely not enter after such a big move. Volume this one, no? Oh, I forgot the name of the indicator. What the fuck? When I'm in live, I forgot everything. What the fuck? Okay, I forgot the name of the indicator. My bad. VAP. I think it was VAP volume. Okay, my bad. I will find it later on. That's not a problem. But when you have such a pump, yeah, I largely prefer to enter lower. 50% fib golden pocket, observing the reaction here, and why not taking entry for a kind of bull setup. But as I have already 2 trade open here, I will wait for them to end. It's crazy. So even good traders can lose, that's factual. If someone is claiming for 100% win rate, just close and leave. Cool, run far away. Because that's not possible. Dodge. Yeah, I already did. So I will do one more. Yeah, good call, thank you. Yeah, but the fact is that I need to make good call on my own money right now. Most of my chart, all my chart are good, but sometimes I taking the wrong decision. So, but this is still the beginning, so I'm waiting. Maybe I should have waited for the resistance retest, because we can have a double top. By the way, do you know if Polygon chart is gonna break? If you have any idea, or if I will have right, if we are gonna correct? That's just a short-term trade. Usually, as I'm specialized in medium term and long term, I'm making much more gain when I follow such a trade like this. Last token I made was 40%, 5 leverage, no, 3 leverage, long term, and I made a 4K gain on 2 exchanges, so it largely compensates this kind of low amount trade. So I like to get some adrenaline with a short-term trade like this, but this is much more difficult to earn daily like this. You have a lot of more stress rather than following, for example, one of my view like this. You enter at the bottom, for example, at the breakout, and you wait on spot or low average. So yeah, that's my take. Yeah, for example, I could have also traded hit, but I would like to do the things differently today, so that's why I shared live trade with you, to change rather than only sharing my chart analysis. So by the way, let me know how do you find the live, if you want to see chart analysis, or if I can continue to trade like that, as you wish, so I can adapt regarding your decision. Let's continue for one more. Snowball, that's crazy. Oh, no, it has not moved. Snowball, this is really a coin, Snowball. Can be a kind of shit coin, but meme coin are crazy. Atom plus 10%, nice. If Paul pump, Atom, very bullish. Atom also, nice. Yeah, Atom looks very nice. Very clean reversal. As I said, some coin can explode while Bitcoin can remain neutral up, and that's why I spotted many reversal structure on weekly and daily, and I said that we are gonna see a kind of mini alt season to see retracement. Very strong Atom. yeah, I think it's gonna break resistances. Yeah, it's already broke above the previous high. I think Atom is gonna pump. Yeah, very nice. Oh, 10% more, that's cool. And when you have, you see, very important tools to detect momentum. When you have larger Kumo, SSA, SSB, larger zone like this, and when you have such a katana here, meaning very close Tenkan Kinjun, it means that the power, the strength of the move is very strong. So the uptrend is very healthy. The move is very clean on Atom. You have constant buy pressure. So now I think we can retest. Yeah, if we can be lucky, I will try to enter here at, yeah, around this retest zone, because every chart, every time frame looks clean. Moment the oh nice, we have the trend also supporting my exact level. So yeah, if Atom can retest 2.50 here, I will try to take a swing position. Yeah, nice play, nice setup. Oh, pump is not. I will be patient. Yeah, very nice chart. There is no more resistances. That's a weak one here. But we have not excited the cloud on the daily. But I guess it will break above. It's difficult to say because I don't see any big resistance. But if we are creating a top, just checking if we have some bearish structure or something. We have the trend here and here, but it does not look like a valid one. Yeah, so I will give trust to my chart clearly. Oh, okay, that's I did not see. You see why it's very important to scroll each time frame before taking any decision. I said just before that there was no key resistances because I did not check the weekly, of course. This is exactly the 50% fib. Weekly, but daily view is showing reversal sign. So my take has changed. If we have a weekly candle break today, yeah, but it's weekly, so Sunday weekly candle break above this level, then that will trigger for me a clean bull setup. But usually as an Ichimoku trader, that's very complicated to take entry at such big resistance. You see very flat weekly 50% fib. So we could see a rejection tonight. That's very complicated. Yeah. So this is this is the 50% fib. I will show you of the 26 period. It should stop here. Check. Yeah, that's it. Okay, but this is the daily of the 94. That's crazy. So I don't know really. That's tricky because we can see today a large breakout, or at least I don't expect to see a strong rejection regarding the chart structure, but if we got rejected, we can see a fake and a bad rejection. So you see how I make my trade. As the weekly level is very strong, at the opposite, as I said at the beginning, I will prefer to wait for lower demand zone rather than the shortest one to enter in. So yeah, maybe around the SSA here. But the short term, yeah, we are creating a top, as I think we can easily dump few percent to retest this level, so that can be a trade also. 3%, yeah, it's my take. So what we can do here, you see this yellow zone, you just look at, because I'm 90% sure that we are gonna retest this level because of the weekly 50% fib. And oh, we are not even overbought. We have not also, if you look at the daily, we have not confirmed the breakout. So sometimes it's very, you have to be very careful when you take entries, because if you don't look at each time frame, you can be stuck in a very bad move. Well, oh, my trades are turning bad, but yeah, that's not a problem right now. So, by the way, do you think it's gonna break here, or do you think we are gonna retrace? The momentum is very strong. So what I can expect is, first of all, to not take short entry in case of breakout. But yeah, maybe keep an eye on this support zone or the middle of this one. Yeah, around this one, yeah. The middle of the previous range. So I think Atom is gonna break, but as we are on K resistance, better to wait for support touch rather than FOMO. And you will see that, yeah, I'm pretty sure this level is gonna be break, and yes, exact, that's perfect. We are gonna see, oh, the pump potential is very large on the weekly. That's crazy, from 2.6 toward, oh, that's 30. It can be like Matic. It can be the same as Matic, you see. Weekly view. That's not the same on Ichimoku. Maybe it's the same. I don't know. Daily and weekly are totally different. But if you look at here weekly and here daily, we can see the same kind of break. If Atom can break, yeah, Atom is gonna explode, I think. Swing spot play for Atom can be very interesting. So guys, I have a long-term breakout setup to be shared with you. Yeah. If Atom closed a weekly candle above 2.65, then I'm pretty sure that it can pump 30% plus. Yeah. And this is not a joke. That's magic of my lines. We have to feel. We have, yeah, you have also this beautiful, crazy 112 days breakout. So this is very strong. So short term K resistance, but as the momentum is very strong, if we continue to pump, we can see a large buy volume increase. So yeah, very nice play for Atom. It can follow Matic, I mean Polygon. So I will draw the K resistance, but we have to confirm this last resistance break. Plus we have not confirmed the lagging span exit. So tonight, if we have a large break above, if we have a clean consolidation above the trend hidden resistance, then that could be a very nice buy opportunity to me, because of the momentum and chart structures. That's very clean. You see the LC of the trend, large breakout, wall consolidation, very clean. And you see the also we pumped 33% from the bottom, and the price corrected only 5%, 6%. So meaning that when you have a large move, tight, very tiny correction, boom, you usually have another big wave to continue the strong bull momentum. So I will keep an eye on it and share my take on social media, because that's a very interesting medium term reversal for Atomistic. And if Atom start to pump, I'm pretty sure that on-chain adoption, on-chain transaction volume is gonna grow, because Atom is not pumping from nowhere. It means that on-chain data and base user activity is surely growing, and I think it's good to see Atom and Pol pumping, because momentum and blockchain adoption on-chain it means that on-chain transaction can increase and volume of transaction also. So that's still good to see blockchain layer 1 taking some green shape again. That's good. And that's my take. I will keep an eye on it, of course. You see the volume, wow, nice. Daily volume also for Pol and for Atom are still weak in volume, but Pol volume is very big. Let's go for one last. I can check Bit quickly as a request. And I'm holding. Maybe I FOMO on pump. Yeah, still very bullish to me. Waiting for a pump. Still very clean. So I don't care about seeing 1-2% move. Even if I'm in current short-term losses, I follow my momentum, my chart, and I accept losses, because so many times I close trade in red, then the day after it went in full green. So keep having confidence in your trade, and you will see the growth rate, accuracy increased a lot, because so many times you can close in panic, but you can end in green also many times if you are confident. What is this chart, guys? Why you told me to check this kind of chart? Seriously, how can I say to you if it's a bottom or not? That's crazy. At least I can give you the K levels. Oh, and we are almost exactly on it. Yeah, you see daily open drive just there, and Tenkan, So, but what happened to this one again? Crypto is fully manipulated. That's crazy. Minus 90% in 3 weeks, and plus 5,600% in 7 weeks. Wow. I know that's not a financial advice, but guys, really, why you trade this kind of token? Currently, we are still pretty bearish, and we are neutral technically H1. So interesting bullish signal could be made if we break under 39 above previous low, and if we consolidate above, but currently the momentum is pretty bearish. Let me find a shape, a trend. Oh, we broke the trend. Maybe if we have also a bull divergence. Oh, that can be an interesting pick if you like to gamble. Maybe, the risk reward can be very good. You have a bullish divergence. You have a long-term, medium-term trend breakout, bullish divergence. Oh, my eyes. And you have yeah, you have a daily support, so yeah, but it can be a weak one. I can say the risk reward can be very good if you want to gamble, but at least, yeah, stop loss may be very tight, under 5% maximum, because if we break under here, we can easily see such another dump like that. You see, yeah, you see that's totally possible to keep to see the same structure happen once again. So yeah, my take can be bullish, yeah, indeed, if we hold above the yellow zone. If you like adrenaline, and if you like short-term trend like this, of course you can take it, I think, but only on your own take. That's not financial advice, and always cautious with leverage and don't gamble with all of your portfolio. So what do you think? Green pill or red pill here? But I have to be honest, there is bull div RSI, trend reversal. Yeah, why not? But the main trend is still fully bearish, so it's not because you have reversal sign and bull sign that the main momentum can be break easily. So it's much better to wait for clean break. You can have also this kind of downtrend. Yeah, but that's it, guys. I just checked this one because it was a request. By the way, it's still late here. Senbu, let me know if you appreciate the stream and if you like my froggy French accent. Once again, the current market is really hard to trade because of Bitcoin, which is very unstable and weekly neutral. So don't blame me if I'm not right every time. Of course, I'm trying, but at least having 80% of time success chart. Guys, did you follow my live 2 days ago? Once again, wow, that's crazy. I was right perfectly once again. Look at Pepe, boom, minus 15%. I will update it once again. So last live stream, guys, I think all the setup I shared was in the middle, in strike. Crazy. Whoa, we can. Let me show you. Up. Let me show you. Up. Tac. 1 second, I will show you something because that's fun. And I will do the same, by the way. Yeah. It's crazy. Just, it's loading. Just 1 second because... 1 second. Okay, guys. That was a bonk chart. It was the last live stream, so this is exactly, yeah, you see the accuracy. So you see this pump. Oh, Zek also, it's crazy. You see Zek, insane chart. That was the last live stream, guys. If you did not review the chart, but look at the accuracy, that's crazy. Each live stream it's like this. People think the medium term outlook won't work, but when you review it, look at Zek, I like to review the good job. That's crazy. Look at Zek and Pepe. I will update in the same way also. Congratulations, guys, if you took this one. That was my take on the last stream. It made 25% dump. And apparently Zek team left the boat. So I told you that Zek chart, the Zek chart looked pretty poor, pretty bad. And indeed the chart reflects the news, and just after the stream Zcash team announced that they left the project apparently. So that's why it dumped, but the chart reflected it, meaning that probably early insider in Zek or Zek team member started to accumulate on the bear side, and I spotted it nicely, and at the breakout they surely announced the news, boom, creating a large dump. And just to show you why I trust my chart, because most of time I'm right, and it's not because for example Pepe chart last time, you see that's exactly the same kind of timeline as Polygon right now. Just to show you, I gave you this short setup, okay? Even if you shorted right there, I guess that most of you panicked because the price pumped 2%, only 2 tiny percent here. But look at what happened after with the medium term magic outlook. We dumped 15%. So when you have a long term top, as I spotted on Paul like this, for example, then that's why I really don't care about having 1% or very accurate entry, because I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure that this top is gonna be the medium term bottom, meaning that this top is gonna take place, is gonna hold for a few days, maybe a few hours at least. So we may see maybe sideways phase, I don't know, sideways phase between K level, because we are still bullish, but at least I'm confident to say that we won't break this level. So that's why I take my trade. And if we see a double top like that, for example, then I will DCA and average my short position, meaning that my entry will increase and the risk reward will be even better. So that's how I'm doing my trade. And I know that it's not like contemporary traders, it's not like pro traders, meaning pro trader. I'm a trader, but most of people who are doing trading, they like to have a 2 out of 1 risk reward. But why not? Doing my strategy is good, I'm profitable with, so I'm doing what I'm able to do with very high accuracy. So yeah, as long as I'm profitable, I don't care. I'm keep teaching you my skills, and if you enjoy it, that's my goal. And thank you for following tonight. I will update, of course, Paul when target will be hit, and pump. That's also my second call. Yeah, currently getting rejection, but I'm pretty sure that we can move much higher. So I'm holding. And by the way, if you enter into other trade I shared, let me know. Before we close, that's not financial advice again. This is very important to say it. Because trading can be very hard and can lead to big losses. And by the way, you can join my trading groups for free if you just go on my main pages. Okay, you can join my groups, Telegram channel, YouTube also to review the stream. And my VIP group, private group, is also free if you sign up under my exchange link. So thank you for following, and see you next. I will update most of chart we saw here, And if you like the stream, yeah, share and don't hesitate to comment if you are profitable with my line